And a good evening to you from Champion Christian College. Today on YouTube, it's Lady Tigers basketball as Champion opens the 2020-21 season against the 1-0 Bacone College Warriors. Hi, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. My first year working with Champion. We'll talk a little bit about that here in a second. First, let's meet the starting lineups. First for Bacone. The Warriors under Mike Gonzalez in his first season, starting today. Number 10, Elena Frenchman. Number 12, Zariah Griffin. Number 13, Elise Ruiz. Number 21 is Lalia Flores. And number 24, Alyssa Gonzalez. Starting today for DeAnthony Ellison in his second year program champion Christian, the Lady Tigers. A lot of familiar faces from last year. That means number 2, Nate Manning, still running the point, the senior from Brownsboro, Texas. Also starting tonight is number 11, Destiny Gonzalez, the senior from Las Vegas. Number 12, Lucy Parsons, the sophomore from Denton, Texas. Number 13 is Justice Irish Holmes, a transfer from Nebraska Christian. She's a sophomore from Chandler, Arizona. And number 20, Sakiah Bannister, newcomer, junior from Kansas City, Missouri. So that's the starters for both of these teams. First meeting all time between these two schools as Champion looks to start the season off on the right note. Bacone, they already played a game earlier in the week. They won 79-52 against Southwestern in Kansas. The Warriors had 17 steals in that game, so they have active hands defensively. Got to keep an eye out on that if you're the Lady Tigers tonight. Forced 33 turnovers, Bacone, in that victory. Lila Flores had 17 and 6, also had 5 steals to lead 5 players in double figures. 10 of 11 new players for Bacone College. As I mentioned, Mike Gonzalez in his first year coaching at the JUCO level previously, and got quite a few JUCO recruits. I'm sure DeAnthony Ellison will tell you how much that can work out for you. Hi, everybody on the YouTube chat. Thanks for checking in. We'll check in with you folks throughout the evening as well. If you were with us in Joplin last year, my voice might sound familiar to you as the tip is controlled by Gonzalez. Manning looking to go quickly. Corner, that's a 2-point shot. I believe it was Parsons, no good, in the box out. And rebound controlled by Ruiz. So Bacone is not a team to take lightly. They are a very strong, formidable NAIA opponent today for Champion, as it looks like Champion forced that turnover there. I'm not sure if that was a traveling or an offensive foul, but either way, good defense there for the Tigers, as the Lady Tigers will get it back. So a couple newcomers in the starting lineup. Justice Irish Holmes at Nebraska Christian last year. Number 13 is 5'7". And Bannister, who has the ball right here, played at Southwestern Community College, a junior college. Gonzalez throws it up, can't get it to go. And here come the Warriors in transition. Going quickly is Griffin, and she is fouled. Bacone College is a Native American college. Mike Gonzalez coached at Tohono O'odham, which is a Native American junior college. So if you saw that Netflix documentary, Resball, look for the Warriors to likely push the basketball a little bit, as the first points of the game for Zariah Griffin off that free throw. So a tough opponent for the Lady Tigers here in this shortened 2020-21 campaign. 1 out of 2 at the line. Good tip for the rebound, and Parsons comes up with it. So see if Champion can get on the board here in the early going. Quarter number 1 just underway. Parsons now manning top of the key. Cutting is Irish Holmes, throws it up, no, but Destiny Gonzalez is there. First points of the season to Gonzalez, the nation's third leading scorer in the NCAA last year at Division II at 22.5 points per ball game. Looking good, 1 for 2 here tonight. That was a kickball, so we'll stay on this side of the floor. Inbound for Bacone. Frenchman in the corner, threw it away. Nate Manning. She can pick some pockets and dish it out, too. 8 dimes a game last year for Nate Manning. 3.8 steals. She was third best in Division II in steals and first in assists. Shooting foul called, so Bannister will go to the line. Bannister at Southwestern, 3.3 points per ball game in 21 games at the junior college level. DeAnthony Ellison in the first year last year for Champion, hitting the JUCO route, finding Gonzalez and several others. Manning, I believe, is another JUCO transfer. And continuing that trend. 1 out of 2, the score 3-1 now in favor of Champion. Champion with the trapping pressure here. No trouble for Griffin as she gets it across midcourt, guarded by Manning in the man-to-man. Griffin pocket picked. Destiny Gonzalez going coast to coast, can't get it to go, but she is fouled. So Gonzalez will go to the line. Free throw heavy here in the early stages. Good on that first free throw for Manning. 4-1 in favor of the Tigers. Sorry about that, folks. So tonight we are streaming today's game as Manning buries the 3, so it's 7-1. We're streaming the game on an internet card, and we might see some buffering here and there. I'm going to try to keep the quality of the broadcast as good as possible. This game tonight will not be indicative of what future broadcast will look like because Champion's getting fiber internet installed, so it's going to look real good down the road, but tonight there might be quite a bit of buffering, so apologies in advance if we miss a few things. So Bacone right now just 2 free throws, and the correct score is 7-2. One out of 2 again. Rebound controlled by Champion. It was Irish Holmes with the board, so Manning throws it ahead. Gonzalez back to her. Bannister. Zone for Bacone. Cross-court Parsons. Irish Holmes in the corner. Back to Gonzalez. Good ball movement. Patient against the zone as Bannister out of control couldn't get that one to go. Here comes Bacone looking for their first field goal of the night so far. About 3 minutes in here in this opening quarter. Bannister with another steal. Champion active defensively, going strong to the hoop as well as Bannister will go to the line. So a lot of free throws here in the early stages. Bannister was 1 out of 2. On an opening possession as she gets that one, off the rim. Missed them both that time. Rebound for Bacone comes to Gonzalez. Alyssa Gonzalez into the game, bringing it into the forecourt. And now Bacone will set up the offense. This is Griffin running the point. Ball swung to Gonzalez, now top of the key. Griffin for 3. Correction, that was Flores from downtown as Bacone makes it 7-5. Bannister attacking. Bannister to Gonzalez right on that right block. And pushing his champion off the make for Bacone. Warriors doing a bad job getting back on defense. Quick three, Frenchman way off. Long rebound will be chased out of bounds, but Flores runs out of room as it goes into the crowd. First sub for DeAnthony Ellison. Jill Norman, freshman from the hometown product, Hot Springs. Played at Fountain Lake High School. She also was a softball player in high school. Gonzalez with the turnover. Bacone looking to push again. Quickly is Gonzalez. Correction, that was Ruiz. That three ball off the mark from Griffin. Tipped rebound. It stays with Bacone. Griffin driving, and Griffin is fouled. So she will go to the line. 6:03, as you see, left to go. 9-7, the correct score on your screen. When it buffered, I believe I missed something. I am not actually at the gym. I'm at my home studio. So when you guys miss stuff, so do I. First free throw, no good. Boy, Bacone hits some more of these free throws. They'd be in the lead right now. They're struggling from the line here in the early stages of this game. So Norman on the court, Parsons, Irish Holmes, Gonzalez, and Manning is the five right now for Champion. 1 point game. And Bacone will press. We saw this a lot against Southwestern. Again, they forced 33 turnovers. They get one here. Steal by Gonzalez. Ruiz back to Gonzalez. Bounce pass over to Flores. Gonzalez up top, 9 to shoot. Forcing it up. Flores got it to go, and Bacone taking the lead for the second time here this evening. Parson will inbound it. Norman, and a foul is called. So nearing the midway point of this opening quarter. Another foul called, but Champion not yet in the bonus. Sub in for Bacone. Number 2 is Sunzi Harrison. Flores, I believe, also checking back in. So Name Manning pushing it into the forecourt, and the shot by Irish Holmes is rejected out of bounds. We'll stay with the Tigers, though. 5:17 to play and still plenty of time. 24 on the shot clock. Name Manning will inbound it right of the hoop. That ball deflected, and we're going to get another foul as Norman turned it over. First game of the year in, we all know, is a weird year. Certain differences and getting late starts. So a lot of the freshmen who are playing in their first game today, not only do they have to get used to the change in speed in the college game, but they have less time, less ability to do that, as Bacone getting hot from 3. Back-to-back triples have them up by 5. That was Harrison from downtown. Name Manning throws it ahead. Fuller, who's into the ball game, had to try to tip it and save it. Instead, it's a steal. And here comes Bacone. Mid-range shot. That was a 2-pointer, I believe. And the Warriors are running and gunning right now. They lead 16-9 here late in this first quarter. We'll step aside. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and keep it here. 4:39 to go here in the half. Want to say thanks to DeAnthony, who's the athletic director, also Jesse Bird, Mo Capacey, and everybody at Champion for bringing me on this year. As I mentioned during the game, I'm not actually at Champion, and this is not a COVID thing. I started offering the ability to broadcast from my home studio for colleges who didn't necessarily have anybody in their neck of the woods to do it. And there I am. There's pregame. Hope it doesn't break your screens. My picture on there. So yeah, that's the home studio. You know it's a professional studio when the guy puts a bunch of nails in the sound barrier stuff. That's classy right there. All right, Champion, got to get back to it, and we froze again, folks. So give me a second. I'm going to try to adjust the quality here and see if we can't get it back. Okay, folks, so some technical difficulties. As I mentioned, we are running on an internet card at Champion, and as you can see, their internet has gone kaput. So we are going to step aside for just a moment while I chat with them so we can try to get this back going for you. Just checking in with you again, folks. Apologies, we're having internet troubles at the gym, and it kind of kicked the video out. The audio is still okay, but the video is unfortunately out right now. So we're just taking this little break while they troubleshoot things, and we work on that for you. We're going to continue to update you here, but hopefully we can get it back within the next couple of minutes. So stay with us, folks. Sorry. Again, this is one of those things that likely won't happen after this game because we will have better internet. Okay, folks, we are back, and fingers crossed that we have been able to correct these technical issues. Again, if you're just joining us, we're streaming on a card. The internet at the gym was not yet installed, so uh, things are a little wonky today. And that's just the way it's going to be for today. Now, when we come back in the second semester, which is the next home game for Champion, it will be a little bit better. We will have fiber internet installed, and it's going to look real good. So, folks, appreciate your patience with this one. We'll get through this one as best we can, and then come on back in January. I know no consolation to Bacone fans, but for you Champion fans, we will have. It's going to look good, I promise you. Okay, so the bad news for Champion fans is things have gotten away from them a little bit. Bacone has really come on here. We're in the second quarter, just about 90 seconds in, and the correct score now is 33-17. So a strong first quarter again for Bacone. Bacone had a terrible year last year. They won 3 games. They went 3-22. Mike Gonzalez has taken over, and this team looks night and day from where it was a season ago. A fabulous junior college coach, Mike Gonzalez, has really put his stamp early on in this program. As you see now, Sakaya Bannister at the line for Champion. And Tigers fans, you know, this is an NAIA program. This is a scholarship program. This is one of those games that Champion likes to play. You know, you want to beat the Arlingtons down the road in region play and in national tournament play. Got to put your work in. Nice rebound by Reichert. Avery Reichert, one of the freshmen brought in by Coach Ellison, getting the board, and a foul is called on Bacone. And we're still very early here in the second quarter. Plenty of time for Champion. I'm not writing them off by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just pointing out a few of those things, these early season games, good tests against scholarship programs to prepare you for down the road. And Champion can certainly win a few of these, as you see Destiny Gonzalez. And that's Champion when they were attacking in the early going before we had the technical problems. They were right with Bacone. They were attacking and going at him, and it was good ball movement like what you saw there as we get a timeout here for the Warriors. Well, folks, while we have this timeout, I wanted to briefly mention a couple of things. Well, I wanted to mention our thoughts and prayers are with the family of Whisper Cottier, who was a commit at Champion Christian and who tragically lost her life earlier this year. I didn't know, and I apologize for not being forthright in knowing that they were going to do a nice little pregame for Whisper. So we missed out on that. However, I just wanted to take this moment and say our thoughts and prayers are with her family. Whisper would have been a great addition, according to her friends and former teammates here at Champion, and we certainly, again, our thoughts are with her family. We're back to live action here as Champion gets a steal. And a foul is called again. Bacone is not shy with the foul, so Champion can certainly work themselves back into it, I should say, with the at the free throw line if they can keep attacking. We'll set the 5 on the floor here for you. Lucy Parsons is out there. We saw Destiny Gonzalez, also Sakaya Bannister, Avery Reichert, and Justice Irish Holmes. That's the 5 right now for Champion as they turn the ball over there. And now Bacone turns it right back. A miscommunication there. And so Champion's going to get the basketball right back from Bacone. Lucy Parsons back on the court for the Lady Tigers. Bannister top of the key. Irish Holmes, she traveled. So it's been a sloppy start to this one as both teams have turned the basketball over. And Bacone has really made Champion pay for these turnovers. Another turnover. Now Champion out on the run. Nice pass by Irish Holmes as Bannister gets the bucket. And it's an 11-point game, so what was 31-17 at one point. Champion hanging around now, trying to cut it to single digits, but a defensive foul here on Irish Holmes. Takira Fuller in for Gonzalez. Takira Fuller off the bench last year, 14 points per ball game, 50% shooter, and 9 rebounds, so a double-double threat. And ball deflected, and Fuller has the steal off the deflection. 3-on-3. Fuller draws the foul. So Takira can go to the line, a chance to cut it to single digits now. 33-22 here in quarter number 2. Fuller last year, 75% free throw shooter as she gets the first one to go. So a good free throw shooter for the Tigers in her first season. And looking good here in season number 2. It's a 9-point game now. Champion clawing back. Irish Holmes trying to apply some pressure. Griffin into the forecourt now for Bacone. In the corner, that was Raylan Woods with the shuffling of the feet and another turnover. So Bacone forced 33 turnovers in their win against Southwestern. They have gotten sloppy as this second quarter has gone on. That pass batted away. Irish Holmes was looking underneath for Fuller. Still plenty of time, 22 on the shot clock. Fuller on the wing. 3 ball by Bannister is no good. Put back underneath is good. That was Justice Irish Holmes with the bucket. So Champion, it's now a 7-point game. Answering back quickly are the Warriors, though. Lead back to 9. And we're going to get a timeout. Timeout, we'll step aside. It's a 9-point game. We'll be right back. (35-26) Bacone. Chris Sheeman back here with you. Second quarter. Champion is down by as many as 16-17 here early in the second quarter, fighting their way back to cut it to single digits. Hanging around with this NAIA program. Beautiful steal there. Out on the run, it's Irish Holmes. Double pump and score. Justice Irish Holmes, who played last year at Nebraska Christian, which closed its doors back in March or April. So that was an NCAA Division I program Irish Holmes came to Champion from. Ruiz from the half circle can't get it to go. Rebound controlled by Irish Holmes and had her pocket picked by Harrison. Harrison looking underneath. That was almost a steal. A little over aggressive that time for the Lady Tigers. So more free throws to come. Men's game will be roughly 20 minutes or so after we're done. Both these teams will be back at it. Nate Manning checking back in. Also saw Jill Norman returning. Lucy Parsons Fuller still out there for Champion. So 1 out of 2 for Bacone, and it's 36-28 in favor of the Warriors. First meeting between these two schools. Nate Manning throws it ahead. Fuller underneath, and Manning's able to break the press. Champion can almost be a certain of a bucket. 6-point game, 36-30. Harrison on the left. And we got an offensive foul, legal screen as Manning took a shot. There you see the time left here in the first half. We'll take a break at halftime. Bannister. There's Manning. Cross court to Parsons. Parsons for 3. A little bit short on it. Tip for the rebound. It's controlled. Nice box out there by Bacone. I believe that was Ruiz. Attacking and coming up short that time was Flores. Swung over to Harrison. That is Gonzalez on the right side, driving around. Fuller throwing it up. Can't get the bank shot. Takira with the rebound. And here comes Champion again. A 6-point game all of a sudden. Champion has methodically worked themselves back in it after being down big here in this second quarter. Nate Manning, catch and shoot. I thought that was going down. Tip for the rebound. It comes to Bacone. I was walking away from the bucket before it went in. I thought that was good for sure for Manning. Instead, Harrison can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, and we're going to get a reach on Champion. So 3:36 left to go. More free throws to come for Bacone. Again, you can see the lag a little bit. Those of you just joining us had some internet troubles early. They're streaming there at Champion on a internet card, and those things are always hit or miss. And for a period there at the end of the first quarter, it was all miss, but we hopefully have gotten it straightened out. They got a nice new remodel and some really good internet coming for the second semester games. So we're going to have all the home games. There's only 5 this year for the Lady Tigers. It's a short season, 15 games scheduled. The next home game for Champion is January 14th against Dallas Christian. Then they play the 15th against Arlington. So back-to-back home games on January 14th and 15th. And if you can't make it out for those, we will have them here on YouTube. I'm going to give a Charles Barkley guarantee that those broadcasts are going to look a lot better. Parsons in the corner. Destiny Gonzalez back in. Gets the friendly roll. See, that's a roll like somebody like Gonzalez who shoots 46%. Get that every time. Oh, leaving Gonzalez wide open. Bad defense there for Champion, as Gonzalez scores another triple. Bacone's done fairly well from behind the arc here tonight, helping them out to an 8-point lead, but Champion hanging around, and Bannister the circus shot and foul. So the bucket is good. Players tangled up. 2:48 left to go. Oh no, they called an offensive foul. My apologies. So it's an offensive foul. So wave off the bucket, and Warriors will get it back. Zariah Griffin into the forecourt. Came over to Bacone with Coach Gonzalez from Tohono O'odham, a junior college. Bucket no good there from Alyssa Gonzalez, but she will go to the line. 65% free throw shooter last year, the junior from El Paso, Texas. Played at University of Southwest. Don't know if there's any relation between Alyssa and Mike Gonzalez. First free throw in and out. Gonzalez gets the second one to bounce in, and Bacone has pushed it back out to 9. Champion. Gonzalez is held underneath. So Reichert was looking for her, and Destiny's going to get some free throws. Destiny Gonzalez, her stat line last year was ridiculous. She was third in scoring at 22.5. These are Division II national averages. Shot 46%, 37% from 3 as she gets the free throw to go. That was 8th best. She was a 69% free throw shooter, double-double. Averaged 12.4 rebounds. That was 4th best in Division II, and had 42 blocks. That was 7th best. 1 out of 2 there, 224 and counting here in this opening half. Champion hanging around. It's an 8-point game. How about that give and go? That was pretty. Too strong off the glass, though, for Griffin. Nice idea, bad execution. Manning picks it up off the deflection. Nate Manning's going to go right to the bucket and score. Manning, we talk about her assists and her steals. She's a good attacking guard, too. 13.4 points per ball game in 2019-2020. Gonzalez, guarded by Reichert. 1:50 left to go. We're going to have some more free throws. They have called it tight. So Gonzalez back at the line. She's been 50-50 for the most part here tonight. Champion, their next 6 games, I believe, are on the road. They're going to take on a couple more NAIA programs at Louisiana Shreveport on the 10th of November. Is their next game. What a pass by Manning. Gonzalez, though, had it ripped away. Good defense there for Bacone. In the corner, it's Flores for 3. Missed it short, followed her miss. Quick pass to Gonzalez, too strong off the glass. Gonzalez for Champion with the rebound. Destiny into the forecourt now with 1:22 remaining in the half. Nate Manning now will set it up over to Norman on the wing. Gonzalez back out to Manning. Here's Norman from downtown, in and out on the 3. Bacone trying to get it back out to double figures. Their biggest lead, 16 or 17, I believe. That was early on in the second quarter. Harrison for 3, yes! Champion's going to have to lock down a little harder on the arc in the second half. Manning top of the key. Reichert from downtown answers it back. It's a 2-pointer. Foot was on the line, but a big bucket. Also went 2 for 1, so Champion will get the last shot here. Harrison. Couldn't get it to go. Now Champion, are they going to push it? They will. Out of control, but nicely done. Norman attacks and scores. 46-39 now. Last shot time for Bacone if they want to hold here. Flores in the corner. Gonzalez for 3. Can't get it to go. And the half comes to an end. So Bacone uses a late first quarter run to push the lead out to double figures. Champion hanging around, though. 46-39, the Warriors of Bacone leading here, trying to spoil the Lady Tigers home opener. We will take a 15-minute halftime break, folks. Come on back in 15 for all the second half action. You're watching Lady Tigers basketball and Tiger TV here on YouTube. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. On to the third quarter we go. Lady Tigers with some work to do here in the season opener. Bacone leading 46-39. It'll be Warriors with the basketball first as we're underway here in quarter number 3. Again, if you're just joining us, Chris Shima, glad to be with you. First time working with Champion after getting to know those folks very well in the ACCA tournament over the last 7 or 8 years. First three ball no good. Out on the run is Bannister as she gets it to go. So Champion down double figures for most of the first half. Cutting it down to 5 here early on in this third quarter. I'm just going to say one thing quickly about the YouTube comments. Please don't say anything stupid. Keep the 4-letter words out of it. Just do not do that. We have enough going on trying to keep the broadcast going on an internet card and trying to make sure that everything looks good and sounds as good as we can make it. I don't need to be staring at the YouTube comments. So please act grown up. Good ball movement here. Irish Holmes buries the 3, and it's a 2-point game, 46-44. Champion led. It was kind of ping-ponging back and forth for most of the first part of the first quarter before Bacone went on a big run to push it out to as many as 16 points. As turnovers have been the story. If Champion can lock down a little bit, take care of the basketball, they've got a good shot at this. Correct score is 47-44, by the way. So it's a 3-point game into the forecourt. Justice Irish Holmes, newcomer to Champion, as Manning is fouled. A lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers in the first half. First game for Champion, the second for Bacone. Second straight on the road for Bacone. They'll go home next Friday and open up the home portion of their schedule. For Champion, as I mentioned in the first half, it's a 15-game schedule this year. Next home game not until January 14th. Turnover here. Harrison, the hop step, too many steps there. She traveled with the basketball. So the ball will go back to Champion. Now they changed it back to 46 at Champion, which is what I thought was right. So Bacone 46-44 is the score on your screen. Underneath, Destiny Gonzalez got the pass from Bannister, and she's going to the free throw line. Just underway here in this third quarter. 8:13 remaining in quarter number 3. First to 2, Champion and Bacone. The guys will get at it about 20 minutes after this one is done. Saw them warming up at halftime. Gonzalez misses the first. Still a chance to make it a 1-point game here for Destiny. Second-year program champion meeting Bacone for the first time in program history is Gonzalez. A rare double miss at the free throw line. Here comes the Warriors. Griffin, top of the key. Harrison, left wide open. They've been getting a lot of wide open 3 looks. That time it doesn't go down. For the most part, Bacone's made Champion pay on those. Stepping into one, Irish Holmes can't get it to go. Rebound chased down by Frenchman for the Warriors. Gonzalez getting the start. Griffin top of the key. Harrison on the right. Zone for Champion here. Driving Gonzalez. Open look for Griffin. Off the back iron. Rebound chased down by Parsons. Manning is fouled in the backcourt. 7:22 remaining here in this third quarter. Bannister will inbound it. Manning back to her. Bannister throws it ahead into the forecourt for Irish Holmes, who banks it off the glass. We are tied at 46. How about this fight by the Lady Tigers? They have come from 16 down in the second quarter Even Steven with an NAIA program. And now Bacone turns the ball over as they've come out sloppy here in this third quarter. 7:01 mark. Champion trying to take its first lead since midway through the opening quarter. Nay Manning surveys against the trap. Manning skies it cross court. Open look. Gonzalez can't get it to go. Tip for the rebound. Bodies all over the floor. No whistle. Gonzalez gets the rebound. Look out. Irish Holmes gets it out to Manning. So Manning will set up the offense now. Extra possession here. Nay Manning. Corner three. Parsons, it's good. Champion with its first lead in some time. Tigers looking good here in quarter number 3. Griffin rejected by Gonzalez. Here's Destiny, 4-on-2. Takes the elbow jumper and hits. What a run to start this third quarter for Champion as they lead by 5. Griffin into the forecourt. Frenchman. Gonzalez has been the player to go to. That was ripped away by Irish Holmes, but got a piece of her. We'll see if they say she was in the act of shooting, and she was. Good call there. So Gonzalez back at the line. She has made a living at the free throw line here tonight. Alyssa from El Paso, Texas. Can't get that one to go. Free throw shooting has been a bit of a problem for Bacone here tonight. So 1 out of 2. Champions lead is 4, 51-47. Just inside 6 minutes to go, and I believe we have another foul. It was a reach on Bacone, so that's their third foul already. Tremonti Hester coming into the game, junior from Clinton, Oklahoma, and a blocking foul that time by Griffin. So Champion's going to be in the bonus here real quickly. Is that the 5th already? I believe so. So Champion's going to be in the bonus now. Good place to be, up by 4, and now free throws to come for Sakaya Bannister. Junior from Kansas City, Missouri. As you see, 5:54 left to go here in this third quarter. Champion's going to be at the line for a long time here in quarter number 3. Money on the first one for Sakaya. Champion, first year, last year, 19 wins in 30 tries. Lost to Arlington in the ACCA championship game. Reached the NCAA national tournament. 13-7 against NCAA programs last year. That includes the postseason. Driving Raylan Woods, leaving it underneath. Too strong by Hester. Ball batted by Woods. Woods was blocked. Are they going to count that bucket? Might have been before the shot. So 5:34 to go. Champion on their way to sending Bacone into the bonus as well. Raylan Woods will inbound it. Jill Norman into the game. Played big minutes, especially in that second quarter. First appearance for the freshman. 3 ball is good again by Harrison. Man, can she stroke it. Sunzi Harrison, just a freshman. Playing big here tonight for Bacone. Manning trying to answer. Again, thought it was going to go down for Nay. Just a little bit off on that one. Bacone the board. Chance to tie or take the lead. Is that off Gonzalez? I believe we're staying with Bacone here. Takira Fuller comes in. Gonzalez will go to the bench. Bounce pass underneath, and the shot no good for Ruiz, but Irish Holmes, or excuse me, it might have been Fuller with the foul. Right about at the midway point of quarter number 3, and now Bacone with a chance to tie it back up. Elise Ruiz. I love that name, by the way. I think we got some Ruiz folks out there watching the game tonight. That's a beautiful job. Assuming I'm getting that right, and please on the YouTube chat correct me if I'm wrong. Elise Ruiz. It sounds beautiful. It rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? Bannister hit the deck, but Champion able to recover, Manning the tip pass, and I love it. I love Nay Manning because she's so unselfish, but the smart play there for Nay was to take that shot. Instead, she tried to force it to Fuller, and it ends up costing Champion. And now Bacone with an opportunity to take the lead here. Or did they call a foul? There's a foul, so both teams are in the bonus just past the midway point of this third quarter. 4:49 to be exact, as you see it there at the top of your screen. So Bacone taking the lead back now as Champion has gotten discombobulated. Hester at the line. Last year, 6.7 points per ball game. 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. Nice box out by Fuller, and now Norman is held by Harrison. So we're going to walk down to the other end, and the free throw shooting contest will continue. Champion now a chance to tie and or take the lead. 4:46 remaining. You see the Champion men there kind of being blocked out a little bit by the scoreboard on your screen. Champion men taking on Bacone as well later on tonight. So Norman ties us up at 53, and Jill Norman can give Champion the lead back. It's been about 50% for both teams. 1 out of 2 seems to be about right. Catch and shoot 3 is short. Offensive rebound underneath. That was Ruiz. And she's fouled. So more free throws to come. Surprise, surprise. Shara checking in on the YouTube chat says it's pronounced Alaze Ruiz. Not quite right off the tongue, but still pretty name. So Ruiz gives her team the lead, and again we're at about one for 2 for everybody so far here tonight. Manning pushing into the forecourt now. Manning on the elbow, top of the key. Norman for 3. Yes. Jill Norman money on that one. Champion retakes the lead now at 56-54. Trying to answer back quickly for Bacone was Woods. Couldn't do it. Manning back to Norman. Extra pass. Unselfish play. Gonzalez buries the 3. Champion with some streaky shooting here in this third quarter. Leading now by 5 again. Inside 4 to go. Ruiz top of the key. Harrison between the circles. Harrison's had the hot hand from behind the arc for Bacone. Hester driving, attacking, blocked, and ripped away by Destiny Gonzalez. What a defensive presence she has been for D. Ellison and Champion. What a find. Norman, not that time. Heat check for Norman, and she gets encouragement from her teammates. Harrison, 3:12 to go here in quarter number 3. Manning guarding her in the man-to-man. Looks like we have a foul there as Griffin was taking it opposite side. I believe it was Harrison who got popped on a screen. Looks like I've been corrected again on the YouTube chat. Hi to Trista. I'm going with Zay. That's it. That works for me. Harrison back at the line. Good on the first free throw. One out of two for Harrison. Rebound controlled by Norman. Like what I've seen so far from Norman, the freshman. Reichert also playing big. Couple of newcomers to this Lady Tigers team. Bannister as well. Bannister, a veteran. The reverse is off the mark. Ruiz the rebound. Griffin, full court. And that ball thrown up by Frenchman who thought she was going to draw contact. The ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. 2:38 left to go. It'll be champion basketball as Reichert leaves. Lucy Parsons comes back in. So Parsons, Bannister, Gonzalez, Manning, and Norman are the five right now for champion. Harrison. Oh, great anticipation by Nay Manning. Manning turns on the Jets and draws the foul. Not a bad foul there if you're Bacone. Flores making the right play. 2:32 left to go. Free throws to come for champion. But great defense there on the inbound for Nay Manning. Manning, the senior. Is it good? Sometimes I just want to see what it shows. In and out on that first one. Boy, the team that starts hitting free throws with any kind of consistency is winning this game. Both teams have been about 1 out of 2. Nay Manning 70% last season. Increases champions lead out to 5. 60-55. Lady Tigers. After trailing by double digits in the first half. Harrison, don't want to leave her alone. She makes them pay again. Boy, if you're champion, you have got to be locked in on her out on the wing. She has not missed when she's been wide open. Bannister into the forecourt. It's Parsons back to Norman. Here's Manning. Corner three by Gonzalez. Not that time. Manning gets the rebound. Right back to Destiny. No, but she's fouled. Nay Manning threw that rocket to Gonzalez. Those two, hard to compare in modern times because there's been so many big threes in basketball, but those two have that nonverbal communication out on the court where you just know where to be. Great partnership for the Lady Tigers. Nay Manning, Destiny Gonzalez last year, and the two seniors, the lone two seniors, I believe. Yeah, lone two this season for champion. I got to think they command the locker room, too. Sometimes it's not just about your play on the court, but nice drive there, Griffin, for Bacone. And we got more free throws, if you can believe that. 1:48 left to go here in the third quarter. Zariah Griffin played at Tohono O'odham Community College, which is where Mike Gonzalez, the head coach, was coaching last year. 10 points per ball game. She's a good free throw shooter at 72%. Rims in that first one. Chance to make it a 2-point game. It's been a fun third quarter. Champion retook the lead, led by as many as 6 here in the third quarter. Nip and tuck, though, kind of game. It's been good for a season opener for Champion. And again, there is a lid on the rim on these second free throws. So 1 out of 2, 3-point game. Players tied up. Jump ball, or no, I believe Champion called timeout. So we'll step aside, inside 2 to play here in quarter number 3. We'll be back here in just a few seconds. 62-59, quarter number 3, 144 remaining. Champion with the basketball. Parsons into the forecourt. And right to the hoop. Too easy. Janiyah Gilliam is into the game, wearing number 5 for Champion. Offensive rebound put back by Ruiz, no good. Here's Destiny Gonzalez bringing it quickly into the forecourt. Now Bannister will set up the offense for the Tigers. Gonzalez is fouled on a reach. Griffin says no. So Janiyah Gilliam on the court, the sophomore, 4 points per ball game last year off the bench. Gonzalez will shoot a pair, 69% free throw shooter last season. All right, Gonzalez gets the first. And swishes in the second. That's the first time in a long time that we've seen back-to-back free throws go down. Champion with its biggest lead of the night at 7. 66-59. Approaching a minute to play here in this third quarter. Ruiz again drawing contact. Well, the players are playing smart. They are attacking, realizing that you're going to get a foul call. It's been a little much for my liking. But Champion fans, you'll find out that's pretty typical. 1 out of 2. Ball on the floor. Players diving for it. We're going to get a jump ball here, and the possession arrow will belong to Champion. Gilliam will inbound it. Bannister. 2 defenders on her. Loses the handle. And we got another jump ball, so Bacone's going to get the turnover here. Bannister needed some help. Gilliam was trying to get there, but it was too late, so Flores will inbound it. Oh, no. She's wide open again. Harrison, not that time. Put back, though, by Ruiz is good, and Ruiz has been impressive here tonight, especially crashing the offensive glass. 4-point ball game late in this third quarter. Champion going quickly as Gonzalez is fouled. Hester committed the quick foul. Destiny hit a couple on the last possession for Champion. Good on that first one. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. It's our first broadcast together. I was broadcasting the ACCA tournament for the last 7 years, I believe, and Champion was nice enough to reach out about my services. Looking forward to working with those folks. It's been fun watching this program, not only watching the women's team build from the ground up. Dee Ellison did such a nice job last year in the first year, getting 19 wins. Folks, you'll never know how hard it is to recruit a first-year program, and Ellison and Gonzalez, who's in his first year at Bacone, they're both utilizing the junior college route, and I've worked with junior colleges, and man, there is some serious talent down at that level. I mean, serious talent. And it's got a bad stigma. It really does have a bad stigma, but kids end up at the junior college level for a variety of reasons. And The ones that are able to get to four-year programs, man, are they great additions. Gilliam throws it up, and it's good. Champion back up by 6, 70-67, and trying to beat the buzzer. Bacone can't do it. So 3 quarters are in the books, and Champion has taken a 6-point lead. We'll see if they can finish off Bacone here. 10 more minutes to go. Quarter number 4 coming at you. Yeah, 4th quarter time. Y'all watching at home, start praying that the internet does not go out on us, because we've had good luck so far. We got a nice, tight, fun game. I'm saying we need some of that back home. Send your positive energy to us. All right, Champion with the basketball to start off this 4th quarter. Gonzalez almost lost it, able to get it back, though. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Destiny gets it out to Bannister for 3. Off the back iron, Gilliam the rebound. Gilliam falling to the ground, and I thought she kept her dribble. They say it's a turnover. So, turnover Champion. Bacone led by as many as, I believe it was 16 in that 2nd quarter. That's an illegal screen set there by Raylan Woods. So a turnover now for Bacone, back-to-back turnovers to start off this final quarter. Just about 30 seconds into quarter number 4. First of 2 Bacone Champion games. We'll have the men's game coming at you after this one. Gilliam, boy, they're just letting her do whatever she wants, and she's saying, okay, I can play by myself out here. She's got 6 points quickly off the bench, and Bacone has done nothing to guard her. Ruiz, what a pass. Throwing it up off the back iron. Frenchman, put back by Frenchman is good. Bacone needed that one. Champion briefly taking its biggest lead of the night at 8. Bannister, Gonzalez throws it off the glass. No. Rebound controlled by Bacone. Griffin then lost it out of bounds, but saved it somehow over on the sideline. Frenchman, open look for 3. The Warriors can't get that one to go. Destiny Gonzalez with the box out. Minute and a half into this final quarter. Gilliam again throwing it up. Not that time. Gonzalez tried to get the offensive rebound. Instead, it's controlled by Bacone. Here come the Warriors. Flores can't get it to go, but she is fouled. If you're just joining us, it's been a tightly called game. It's been consistent. The referees have been very good here tonight, but it has been tightly called, so 8:07 left to go. That's the first team foul, I believe, on Champion here in this final quarter. Nay Manning's going to check back into the game. Also returning for Champion is Justice Irish Holmes. Flores missing the first one, frustrated with herself. It's been a frustrating night at the line for the most part for both sides. 1 out of 2. So the lead for Champion is 5. Gilliam throws it ahead. Irish Holmes, the extra pass, and boy, the Warriors are doing a nice job getting in those passing lanes for the most part against Champion. They have done their homework. Player shaken up, though, with 7:57 left to go here in the game. We have a Warriors player down. So we will step aside here briefly and give you an update here in just a moment. Warriors player is Raylan Woods, and she will be attended to, and we hope she'll be okay. Meanwhile, for Champion, they have the basketball and 20 on the shot clock. Name Manning to Kira Fuller out on the court. Irish Holmes, also Gilliam, and Parsons. That's the 5 right now for Champion. Fuller, open look. Irish Holmes can't get the 3 to go. Rebound controlled by Harrison for Bacone. Here come the Warriors, trailing by 5. They've been down by as many as 8 in this first half. Harrison has had the hot hand, but unable to get that one to go from way downtown. And Bacone tried to save it, but it will go back to Champion. So Gonzalez on the bench briefly as Manning throws it full court. Now Manning will set up the offense for the Tigers here. Manning pass deflected. Good defense there by the Warriors. Driving is Flores. Can't get the bucket, but she's fouled. Flores, a junior. Too strong on the first one. She's been frustrated with herself at the free throw line. 7:10 left to go here in this final quarter. Nip and tuck kind of game after Bacone owned the first half. Champion has controlled the lead for most of this second half, but a turnover there by Irish Holmes, who lost it out of bounds. So Bacone's going to get another crack at it here as Flores will inbound it. Quick shot, no good. Parsons the rebound, and Parsons got fouled. That is a bad foul by Frenchman there. It's clear Parsons had the control of the basketball, and if you're both teams, you don't want to send either one of these teams want to go and send the other into the bonus. Name Manning had to punch that. She got hit by Harrison. And that's 2 quick fouls now on Bacone. Granted, the free throw shooting today hasn't been great on either side. However, in a nip and tuck kind of game, you don't want to have your opponent shooting free throws, getting points with the clock stop. Parsons couldn't control the pass. Steal by Ruiz. Ruiz pushing. Ruiz over two defenders, draws the foul. And again, they've been calling that every time. Apparently Flores is a freshman. Folks, the rosters and everything that's going on with Bacone is kind of a mess, so any misinformation coming your way, Champion writes my checks. I can only do what I can do as far as the opponents, and their men's roster wasn't even sent or wasn't even active on their website until last night, I believe, so it's, I apologize. Geraldine Hardy making an appearance here for Champion. Bannister also back out there. Manning as well remains on the court. We'll set the other two for Champion here in a moment. Bannister throws it to Parsons on the near side. Parsons thought about it. Destiny Gonzalez has returned, so that's the 5 on the floor right now. Gonzalez fouled on the floor, yeah. Official weighs off the basket. See the time left there, 6:28 to go. 72-69, Champion a chance to make this a 2-possession game now. So if Gonzalez wasn't in the act of shooting, then that's 5 team fouls on Bacone. She's at the line right now. Officials talking about something here. Not sure what, as we had a little buffering issue. Hang on, Internet. Just give us a few more minutes here. I'm going to be able to rest a lot easier in January when we've got that fiber internet installed. I can tell you that much. So Gonzalez gets them both. 74-69. Champion back up by 5. This is Griffin. Here's Harrison. Harrison's cooled off a little bit. Gonzalez went for the steal on Ruiz. Instead, a reaching foul. Warriors still not in the bonus. Shot clock at 20, 6:14 on the game clock. Woods with the inbound. Harrison guarded by Manning. This is Flores attacking. Good defense there by Gonzalez. Gonzalez got the rebound, tied up, jump ball. And we're going the other way, I believe. Yeah. Warriors won the last jump ball, so Champion basketball as Parsons will inbound it. Inside 6 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Manning throws it ahead to Bannister. And we have another blocking foul called, this time on Bacone. So that's going to send Bannister to the line, and this is what I was talking about. You don't want to get into a situation if you're Bacone where you're down and now you're giving free points to Champion. As you see, the Tigers are in the bonus over the final 5:52. They were in the bonus early in the third quarter. Boy, this game's 1 out of 2. So Champion leading by 6. Ruiz has been going to work, and she gets another bucket for Bacone. So it's been Harrison from the outside, Ruiz down low. They've been the main threats. Inside 5.5 to play. Here's Manning into the forecourt. Surveys against the zone. Gonzalez. They collapse around her. Bannister takes it to the half circle. Looking for Parsons. Gets it to her. Parsons from deep. Got it to go. Boy, Parsons has that ability. Over 10 points per ball game last year, working on her three-point shot in the offseason. Ruiz too strong. Offensive rebound, Frenchman. Top of the key, Flores can't answer the three, and Destiny Gonzalez gets the rebound for Champion. Champion can get a bucket here. They'll take their biggest lead of the night as Bannister draws the foul, so free throws to come for her. Zakaya Bannister, junior from Kansas City, junior college transfer. Another good ball handler for Coach D. And a good attacking player, much like Manning. First free throw off the mark for Bannister. Can't get either one of them to go. Ruiz the rebound, so Champion unable to make Bacone pay. Let's see if the Warriors can get a bucket here. This is Ruiz out to Harrison for three. She's cooled off a little bit. Rebound by Hardy, and I believe Hardy was fouled. 4:29 to go in the game. More free throws to come for Champion. So we've talked about the free throw shooting, and it hasn't been great for either side, and yada, yada, yada. But the reality for Bacone is they have got to stop fouling. They've got to stop reaching if they want to come back here, because they are just reaching on everything. Hardy, just 1 out of 3 from the free throw line last year. Champion by 8 now. This matches their biggest lead of the night. Hardy 1 out of 2. Flores pushes into the forecourt for Bacone. Ruiz again going to work on Gonzalez. Got another one to go. Ruiz at 5'8", going up against Gonzalez at 6'2". Unafraid. Bannister. Name Manning got hit. No foul called, though. It's a steal. Throw ahead goes to Flores. Flores double pump and score. Back-to-back buckets make it a 4-point game. 3:47 left to go. Nip and tuck time. Tigers trying to get their first win in their first game of the season. Bacone trying to go 2-0 here on this road trip. That ball deflected off the Warriors. 3:36 as you see there, with 17 on the shot clock for the Lady Tigers. Looks like it's going to be Bannister to inbound it here for Champion. Gonzalez. Manning, ball tipped. Gonzalez able to get it back. Takes it to the wing. In the corner, that's Parsons, the runner. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Here comes Bacone. Ruiz attacks. Pushes it back out. Ball swung in the corner. 3-ball is up. No good. Hardy with the rebound. Nearing 3 minutes to go. Champion not necessarily needing a bucket, but don't want to let Bacone to get all the momentum. Parsons has been hot. Can't get it to go. And the rebound controlled by Bacone. Here come the Warriors now. This is Flores. Over 3 defenders. And got bailed out with the whistle. So Flores will go back to the line. Champion hasn't scored in the last couple of minutes. Takira Fuller coming into the game now for the Tigers. Smart move by Ellison. They need some size underneath to help with, obviously, I have Destiny Gonzalez, but an extra body down there as Bacone has started to attack, and now they can cut it to a 2-point game. And they do. 6-0 run for Bacone. After Champion matched its biggest lead, it's a 2-point game. Name Manning, across the timeline into the forecourt on the far side of your screen. And Manning is fouled by Harrison. Harrison can't believe it. They've been calling those little reaches, though. And this late in the fourth quarter, you have to recognize, and I believe that's it for Harrison. So Sunzi Harrison is fouled out of the game. That to me is ticky-tack. But they have been consistent with it, and as a player, you have to adjust. You have to know by this point in the game that anything like that's going to be called. No way I would ever blow the whistle in that, but I'm not a referee. One out of two for Manning, so still a one-possession game here. .228 remaining. And I believe we're going to have another whistle here. Yeah, 2:21 left to go. So another foul on Champion. Ruiz, it feels like every third possession at least, she's at the free throw line and she's back there. So Bacone now starting to hit their free throws with some regularity, and Champion has still been hit or miss. 1 point ball game. Champion 80, Bacone 79. The Tigers trying to get the upset against an NAIA program here at home. Parsons on the wing. Underneath, Fuller can't get it to go. Boy, Champion is cold right now. Ruiz in transition. Ruiz over a sea of defenders, can't get it. Follows the miss. No, too strong. And it's chased down by Champion. Here come the Tigers. Throw ahead, block on the shot attempt by Parson, but I believe she's fouled with 1:50 left to go. These are big free throws. Champion has not scored a point in several minutes now. Bacone on a 7-0 run. Parsons hit a big three. Can't get that free throw to go. Boy, Champion in their heads right now. Two-point game, 81-79. Bacone's just been attacking every time. Woods into the game. This is Flores, 1:39 remaining. Flores for three with the hand in her face. And Gonzalez was all Champion underneath on the rebound. Bannister into the forecourt now. Wide open, Irish Holmes can't get it. Gonzalez offensive rebound. Her putback is short. Fuller offensive rebound, yes! 1:16 remaining. Champion by 4. Flores into the forecourt. Quick trigger three is long on that far side by Woods. Rebound controlled by the Tigers. Irish Holmes into the forecourt. Bannister, bounce pass for Fuller. Taken away by Flores, but she was out of bounds. Bacone, a 3-win program last year. This Mike Gonzalez, he's impressed me. Parsons, the dagger. Inside a minute to go, Champion back up by 6. Lucy Parsons, couple of big three-pointers, and Bacone has gone cold. Flores from downtown, missed it short. Champion standing around, go get the rebound. Gonzalez finally does, but Bacone had 3 cracks at it. Now it's Champion's game to lose. Gonzalez will keep the basketball and run some clock. Surprised Bacone a little bit not fouling. It's still a 2-possession game. I think they would want to extend it. Instead, they're going to let it run out. Gonzalez will shoot a wide open three, bury it, and Champion is going to get a win over an NAIA. Their biggest lead of the night, 89-79. Three ball is good for Flores, but it will not make a difference. What an effort coming back for the Tigers here tonight as the clock hit 0 and the Tigers have won their home opener 89-82 after trailing by double digits in the second quarter. The Lady Tigers are 1-0 as they defeat Bacone 89-82. So congratulations to them on their first victory of the season. Champion goes to Louisiana Shreveport coming up on November 10th at 5 p.m. Then Texas A&M Texarkana on the 16th of November at 5. Both of those NAIAs as well. Our next broadcast for the ladies will not be until January. On the 14th, they'll take on Dallas Christian in Southwest Region play. So Lady Tigers win 89-82. We'll get ready for the men. They're coming up next. Champion and Bacone in about 20 minutes from now. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back with game number